Okay, so this is my moped, Adly Fox 50. Not a silver fox, just a regular fox. Over here in the States, you know, save money on gas from driving that big old Hoss Ford F-150 5.4 liter Triton V8, tuned with a Bully Dog performance system, just like a little chip or something like that. No single out exhaust. But if you want to see more on that beautiful baby right there, leave me a comment saying, hey, I want to see more about the F-150. We're here for the moped. That is what we're here for. South Carolina moped. Alright, now it runs good. My electric start doesn't work, don't know why. For some reason it works when the moped's actually running. I made the mistake, hit the button, and the starter turned over. I don't know why it won't start, why it won't turn over without the motor running. You got any tips, let me know. I'll try and fix it, because kick starting it's really a pain in the butt. But so far when I bought it, the only thing wrong with it is it's missing the heat shield on the exhaust, which that's no biggie, and that light was busted. See? Bloop. See? Busted. And this one's kind of like spread open, but I might be able to get that back in there. Well, it's cracked, so I might as well just buy another one. But the guy I bought it from, he's got a light for this side. He just never put it on. He had another piece of tape running from here to there, as you can see. But to hold it back like that, because when you go down the road it goes bloop, just like that. But since I bought it, I've had one catastrophic failure, and it's kind of scary riding these things, knowing this. But see, that's my disc brakes up front. You know, I just recently put pads on it. If you want me to tear them apart and try to show you how to do the pads on it, I can. Sadly, I don't have like a video editor or anything like that, so I'd have to actually sit the phone down. I'm doing this off my phone, but I'd have to sit it down and you'd have to watch the whole video. I can't cut clips out, and wish I could, but I can't. But the catastrophic failure I had, let's see the brake pad in there. Let me see if I can get my fingers around here to point to you. Right there, in between this dish bowl thing, that's the brake pad. Well, on this side of the rotor, the brake pad in there got wedged. It was so worn down, it got wedged between the rotor and the piston housing, if you want to call it. But it locked it up while I was uptown, so I had to buy a set of wrenches and disconnect all of this. You know, I had to disconnect the hose and take this whole thing, throw it in the seat. But make sure you replace your brakes. I cannot stress that enough, because thankfully I was just trying to pull away from a stop in a parking lot when it happened. I pulled up to the end of the parking lot, tapped the front brakes, and it locked up and threw me over the front. I cannot stress safety enough. Brakes, 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 brakes. And when it did that, it broke my little front half fender deal that came across here and bolted up to here. It broke that, and when the bike fell over, I jumped off, of course. It broke that, and I got my turn signal wedged in up here by the master cylinder, and it's supposed to be mounted down here like this. See, let me see if I can. Yeah, it's supposed to be mounted down there like that, but hey, as long as it's there and you can see it, I guess. It did a pretty good number on it. I gotta try and fix it if I can. Well, no, it's broke. I gotta put that screw in. I might as well buy another one. They're cheap. I can buy them from my Honda dealership, because that's who sold it, Honda. They sell all the parts. But the brake pads, interchangeable off of a Yamaha Zuma 50cc 08 model, I believe. I was told the motor is a Zuma motor, the jog style. I'm not sure if it's a Chinese clone or what. If y'all have any more information on that, please let me know. I'm looking to make it faster, but I don't want to buy parts for the wrong moped. But starts up pretty nice. The electric start doesn't work. And of course, I left my keys in the house, so let's take a trip in the house. My house. Or double wide, whatever you want to call it. Keys. Oh, stepmom phone.
You still must show a little man.
There they are.
How's he doing, Bruce?
Just put my hat on here. And I got me a set of sunglasses for riding in the daytime. Are DOT safety approved. As you can see, it's getting dark. And I need to go steal me a pair from work. A pair of clear ones. That way I won't run into anything, you know. Or I can see at night and not have stuff blowing in my eye. But let's see if I can get this thing started up for you. On. Now there's a little notch in between off and on. And when I put it there, my oil light comes on. This is a 2-stroke. My oil light comes on. And my electric start still doesn't work. I mean, I don't know if that's like a warm-up thing or what. But let's see if I can do this with one hand. Let's put that kickstand up. And step on that. Pull that back. Okay. Give it a minute, let it warm up. I just rode it back from the store, so it shouldn't be that cold. I'll go for a ride for y'all. It does have 6,223 kilometers on it. I think that's kilometers because they turn over crap constantly. And I know kilometers are shorter than miles. But I have gotten it up to 40. But when I get it to 40, it goes one. I think it's like a rev limiter or a governor or something. I'm not entirely sure. But hopefully you guys can help me figure that out. Let's see if we can take it for a ride. I cut the camera light off so you can see the instrument panel a little bit better. one hand. That's me moped. High beam, low beam. High beam honestly looks like crap, and I don't really see that well actually driving in the dark because all it does is that little ring. So I just keep it on low beam. It shines pretty far. Horn. Turn signal. Off. Kill switch works, thankfully. And nothing else does. But yeah, pretty good bike. I mean, I like it. I wish it could go faster. Like I said before, I believe I said before, I think it's got the Yamaha jog engine in it, jog style, Morelli or however you pronounce it, you know. Not entirely sure what all needs to be. Let me set the camera down there for a second. But not entirely sure how to make it go faster. It only seems to want to hit 40 when it's after it's warmed up, but you know, hey, who knows? But if y'all have any tips on how to, I believe it's a rev limiter, but if you have tips on how to, you know, take the rev limiter off or change it from, like, this is just for example, I'm not saying this is what it is, but from about 8,000 to like 10,000, that would greatly be appreciated. Set the camera down. I'd really appreciate it, and this is me, you know. But hey, if you can't, oh well.